See what Josh is like with a sword later.
How big's your deck?
All right, it's not all about size, Josh. So I challenged Josh the other day to a ride-on brush mower battle, where we could each choose our own ride-on brush mower. I have chosen this, the AS Sherpa 940 four-wheel drive RC, and I'm yet to find out what he has chosen. So I've come down here early, and he is coming down in a minute. So hopefully in a minute we'll see what he's got, because I have no idea. I'm so excited about using this, because look at the steep slopes we've got to do. We've got some massive long grass to cut. So let's see how my partner in crime is getting on and see where he's to.
Tested by Machinery Nation.
His timekeeping is as good as usual. So I think we've just got to wait. I think I can hear something in the distance. He's got a Canycom. I had a fair guess he'd choose that. I had a fair guess I'll get Joseph on his Technicolor Dream coat.
Look at this bad boy, eh? What do you think of this?
I had a very good guess you'd choose that.
You reckon? This is the Japanese equivalent to your AS motor. This is the CMX 2406. And I knew you were going to go German, because you like German stuff. I like Japanese stuff, to be honest. And it is even fitted with that Honda engine.
Couldn't guess it was what engine was coming up through there, though.
No.
I thought it was a Briggs, Kawasaki,
It's grunty,
Honda.
isn't it? It is grunty. But the colours, what do you think of the colours?
The colours,
It's really
well, I
pretty.
just called you Joseph and I was Technicolor Dream coat because
Like
it's colourful.
It's like a ladybug.
Why is it? Why,
with a bit
why,
of yellow on it.
Is there a reason?
Happy colours?
Happy colours.
Japanese happy colours, apparently.
There we are, fair
So
enough.
you can be happy while you're mowing.
I'm visible because I'm orange.
Orange is always a warning symbol, isn't it, normally? Look out, James is coming!
Yeah, very good. Good choice.
But I see
I'm
something
pleased he's
You've got
chosen
something
that.
else there, though, that is pretty cool.
I do. I do have a remote control, hence the RC on the side.
That's just laziness, isn't it?
I should have brought my deck chair. Every RC video I do, I forget to bring my deck chair. I'm excited to try that against this.
Definitely.
We've both tried this before, but we have never tried that.
No.
So that I'm really pleased. I thought there's between one of two he's going to choose.
And it's a relatively new product, isn't it, for the UK market?
is.
I mean, it's been around,
Yeah.
but no real distributor. So this is just being pushed now.
Very exciting. Whereas this has been in the UK for quite a while, quite a long time. We're familiar with it. Do you know I was going to choose this?
No, I thought you might go for something else, actually.
Yeah?
I thought you might go for a push mower.
Me on a push mower? Yeah, right. Let's check out the specs.
Cool.
Let's compare them and go from there. Engine size. What size engine have you got?
I got 24 horsepower, 690cc V-twin Honda.
Excellent. Well, I've got a 27cc V-twin Briggs & Stratton.
Well, it's not always about the power, is it? Because I've got shaft drive on mine, so it's driven from engine to gearbox or hydro unit.
Yeah.
So hopefully I haven't got any lack of power going to the cutting deck.
Okay.
Which hopefully will be more torque.
But then I've got just engine straight to deck on one belt.
Burn belts out.
All
Might
right.
not burn belts out.
We'll find that out, won't we? Yeah, so 27 horsepower versus 24.
Yeah.
Briggs versus Honda.
Yes.
That's always the big question. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
all Japanese, confused. German with American.
A confused German.
Right, so I got a 97.5 centimetre. How big's your deck?
All right, it's not all about size, Josh. Mine is 90 centimetres, 90 centimetre wide. But you've got some special features on
I
your
have
deck.
got special features on mine. Basically, I can open up the sides of the wings of the cutting deck. So if I'm going through long grass, I can just discharge it out very quickly. But also, I can open up the sides as well, and I can flip them up.
Mine is a floating deck that moves with the ground. So as you go over undulating ground, it can float around. But it is only rear discharge, so the grass just comes out the back. But it does have crossover blades. So it's got two big blades underneath the machine.
More like a mulching blade setup,
Yeah, it
then,
is.
I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
So mine is one big fixed blade with two swing tip samurai blades on the end, which are actually easy changed as well. So they're toolless. You can just basically slide them in and out, and then they pop out, sharpen them up, pop them back on again.
And samurai being Japanese.
Choi!
See what Josh is like with a sword later. So I've got constant four-wheel drive on this one, so it's always in four-wheel drive.
Okay.
Is yours the same?
Well, mine is actually selectable between two and four-wheel drive. I have got diff lock,
There we
which I
go.
think EAS has got as well.
does, yeah.
But having the low box does mean that you're putting more torque through the gearbox from the engine, so in theory it should pull better.
We've got a fairly big hill up here. We could test it.
I thought we were just doing level stuff, easy going, you know, nice Friday morning sort of thing. The other feature obviously is, because these are slope mowers, is the angle they can mow at. Well, mine will actually mow at 25 degrees. That's across the camber, so if you're driving across a hill. What about you, James?
Well, mine's 21 degrees when you're sat on the seat, but when you use the remote control, it puts it up to 33 degrees.
Does it?
It does.
Disarm.
Yeah,
don't
I know, and I don't want to sit on the seat when it's at 33 degrees, so I understand why they've done that. Without you on it, it lowers the centre of gravity, doesn't it? So with the remote control, everything's lower, should be safe.
And they both got fitted with the rock bars as well. So.
Rock bars, seat belt. Actually, has this one got a seat belt? No.
Has it not got a seatbelt?
No, you got a seat belt on yours?
About got it around my gut as well. Coming up the hill. On about the gradient, I have actually got a warning symbol on mine as well. It's got a buzzer.
Yes.
So when I'm going along the slope, it'll go beep, beep, beep. And when you go on a bigger gradient, it'll go beep, beep, beep.
In other words, it sounds like
It's
he's on
really
life
steep,
support.
it'll go beep. and then you're tipping it over basically, so you've just got to watch out for that.
I think I'm right with regards to when I read up about them. It's something like, doesn't it slow beat from like 15 degrees?
Something like it, yeah.
And then it speeds up until
18,
it gets to 21 or something like that. But when that one gets to 60 degrees, it cuts out.
Yes.
Well, by that point, you've had to change your trousers anyway. So
say, I'm not mowing 60 degrees.
By that point, I've already turned the key off. 60 degrees?
Yeah, pretty epic, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think it can't go to that, can it?
No.
So that's obviously just in the rollover situation.
Come down the hill 60 degrees, I wouldn't go back up the hill 60 degrees.
Well, this is a steep slope we've got here, Josh. It's a very steep slope we've got behind us, and I think our bums are going to be squeaking before the mowers say no more. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I should have put some super glue on the seat before we left, I think.
Looking at the seats, this one does look like you sit in it more.
Yeah.
Where yours looks like you sit more on it.
I've actually got a grandma, whatever you want to, can actually adjust all the comfort zones on it as well.
Yeah,
so
lumbar support. And
slide them backwards and forwards.
yeah, I can change the weight on mine, so obviously I've turned it down for me. So you look like you've got lots of levers there, mate.
I've got lots of levers, and they all do something different as well. So I have got a high and low box lever, throttle lever, hand hydrostat, foot hydrostat, battery isolator switch, park brake and park brake lock, adjustable steering column, 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive, diff lock, headlight, sensor for the slope, key.
That's helpful. I don't have a key. My key is on my remote. Slips in there, and then all of my controls are here. So when I've got it here in front of me, I've got everything I need, and then I can slip that into the holder and control everything if I'm sat in the seat.
So can you drive it with the remote while you're sat on there?
No,
It's got a sensor.
It's got a sensor. So if you're sat on the
That's a
seat,
shame.
you can't drive the remote. I know that because I've tried.
I thought you probably would have, to be honest.
Right, so that's enough yapping. Should we crack on?
Do some cutting.
Right, so cut quality first. So we're going to cut a strip each and then come back and have a look at the cut quality on each of them.
All those controls, James. All those little switches you've got.
I can work out what all mine do. I'm cutting grass.
Bloody hell. You bugger. Do you know what I had on mine when I adjusted the height? I've got an automatic height adjuster. So I can set the height, press the button, it'll drop the height down, and then when I want to adjust it, I just spin the knob, it'll come back up again. It's like a memory.
So you're just sat there enjoying playing with your knob?
Pretty much just... When you said 3.5, I was like, oh, that's about 3.5.
About 3.5.
About 3.5 inch, that.
You know exactly what 3.5 inches. To be fair, that's... Yeah, so cut that up lovely, isn't it? It's proper mulched it up into pulp.
Right up.
You were a little bit longer grass than me, because obviously I'm on the edge, so that's a fair one, you know, to take into thing.
It's taken it out, isn't it?
But there's still quite a bit of where it's driven over, it hasn't really pulled that back up again, has it? No.
But then I suppose if we probably cut a little bit lower,
Yeah, that's true.
might just drag it up
that's true.
through, basically.
Yeah, probably would actually. Right, let's try something up the slope. I proper enjoyed that.
That was good fun.
It was good fun.
Really good fun.
All right, apart from the first bit at the top, when you turn for the first time,
Oh, it's a weird angle, isn't it?
I was just thinking, can it do it? Can't it do it? Once you've done it once, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that initial turn at the top.
And it's certainly steeper than it looks as well.
It is
that
steep.
bit over there is,
I think it's steeper than they're meant to go.
Yeah.
This
And
is.
my hazard warning light was going beep, 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 beep. It's like, get up, get up, get up.
I think the traction on this one is probably a little bit better than that
Yeah,
one.
you have got the extra large wheels on yours.
I do have bigger wheels.
But I
yeah.
don't know what the weight difference is, because this is 445 kilos.
I don't know what this one weighs.
It looks heavy. Bigger wheels, probably better grip, better traction.
And then when I came down against that post down there deliberately to reverse back, it spun, popped it in diff lock on the button, button, and then all wheels started going, pull back out really, really well.
I actually didn't use diff at all, but then I didn't get stuck.
No, that's true. Yeah, I deliberately done that.
You push things harder than they should be pushed.
I don't know. I think now is the perfect time to try out the remote controls on both mowers.
Yeah, definitely. I am the remote control.
Right, I'll try the remote control on this one and see how we get on.
Have you not got a brake?
Yeah, it's on there now, but when I nudge it, look,
Oh,
look.
I see.
Brake off, brake on, brake off, brake on.
Whereas I can do that and have a little dance at the same time. You're on the... What's that?
Right, so remote control time. Pull out the unit out of here, like so. Strap it over me noggin and around my belly.
Want me to make it a bit bigger for you?
And then you can put it into RC mode on the back, turn her on, and now, hopefully, we have full RC. Start her up, and we're off. You can't keep up, surely. I am amazed of how well that traction keeps on those slopes. I have pushed that beyond where it's meant to go.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from that.
You were probably 50, I reckon, nearly.
Yeah, officially I was 33?
You were 33, yeah.
33,
yeah.
officially, yep.
Well, obviously can't measure it, so we can't tell
No,
you.
we can't measure it.
No.
No, that's right. And everything looks probably shallower on camera, doesn't it? That was steep. I wouldn't have wanted to be sat on it where I just took it.
No.
That is for sure. Because for one, it's a big drop. Right, so we're going to cut some brush.
Let's do it. Right, and James, should we try on something a little bit thicker?
I think so. I think we're in a perfect situation. We've shown them how good it is on grass, long grass and banks. Now something for what we call brush.
Nice dense stuff.
Dense, heavy, docks, stinger nettles, grass,
Green.
everything.
Yeah.
Do it. High on the hill is a low. Muscling through it, Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Where's my remote control? Literally eating it. To be fair, they both do a cracking job.
They do.
But I would say yours does a better job on the brush. This one does a better job on the grass.
I would
happily say that.
But that's probably because your blade set up.
Yeah,
I
because
reckon.
mulching blades more,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
But-
Whereas yours are swing tip.
Yeah.
But they're cracking machines. The traction on both is phenomenal. This one's probably got a little bit better on the real steep.
Yeah, probably that seat is a little bit nice.
Yeah, like I said before we even jumped on them, you felt like you sat on that one, whereas you feel
Yeah.
you sit in this one.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes the big difference with regards to comfort. You've got your things here, you can't go anywhere. When you're going down on the slope, you've got plenty of things that hold you back, very good. But to be quite honest, this stuff here, you would use the remote, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because here, when you're controlling the forward and reverse speed...
Yeah, I could hear you cussing a few times, basically.
Got the stinging nails here going across on there all the time, whereas obviously you just jump out and use the remote, because obviously AS do a 940 Sherpa, which doesn't have the RC on it, just the four-wheel drive version, and you would probably want a screen there, to be honest, to make sure you're not going to get everything tucked in out of the way. But
whereas I was well away because I had my foot hydrostat.
Yeah, so you've got foot hydrostat and hand hydrostat.
And hand hydrostat.
But no, I think both machines are brilliant, and it's up to you to decide which one you prefer. Canycom doesn't do a remote.
No.
AS do.
But they do smaller sizes.
Lots of different ones in the range. Don't recommend wearing shorts. Definitely recommend wearing earmuffs for both.
No, when I turned up with me builder's trousers on this morning, James was like, oh, we're going builder's trousers today, are we? I was like, you wait and see until you wear your shorts.
Right. It's too hot for trousers. I prefer stung legs and with sweaty pants.
I'm fine. Nice and aired, I tell you.
But thank you very much for watching. We're Machinery Nation.
We'll see you in the next one.
Cheerio.